evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the welterweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Emmanuel Augustus is the kind of fighter who you just know has no self-doubts. Look at the way he's making his way down to the ring right now. You can see it in his eyes. Miguel Cotto's coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Little get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Every fight takes on its own unique personality, and this fight looks like it's going to be a matching of wits, a technical display.
Yeah, if it was a chess match, it wouldn't be a lot of knights jumping over to castles. It'd be a lot of pawns moving forward very steadily.
There are some that would say, hey, stay on the outside and fight Cotto that way. Well, that's what he's opposite tonight.
Yeah, now Cotto, what he's going to have to do is find a way to get in without taking on punishment, and also be ready to cut that ring down. Try to shrink the size of that canvas.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Range.
Halfway through this round here. Off to the side. A little swing and a miss going upstairs. Good block there by Emmanuel Augustus. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
That's what we worked on at the gym. Good job, boy. Good job.
Augustus is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Back and forth exchange.
Keep pushing.
Nice two-punch combo by Emmanuel Augustus. Little head knocking with that right hand. And that's the end of round one. Cotto's missing punches. I mean, there's just no way to sugarcoat it. His accuracy isn't there.
And there's a reason for it, Joe. His punches are the wide variety. And wide punches, guess what? They don't find the mark. They're not accurate.
Losing this fight.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Nice strike after catching one by Miguel Cotto.
Come on, baby.
Missed the body shot. And he's holding.
There's no need to be on the inside, champ. Come on.
Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshots. Takes away some of that head movement.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Cotto's landed a good, solid combination.
Circle, circle.
Good flush shot upstairs.
Keep moving. You got to see that coming now. Come on.
There's another left hand from him. And he just holds on there. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Stay on the outside.
Good flush shot by Emmanuel Augustus.
Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ.
Augustus's corner's got to be thrilled with what they just saw. They won that last round. They put down a beatdown on their opponent. And now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we get off the stool here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it worked for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Circle it. Move.
Augustus is easily winning this fight just based on his hand and foot speed. He's getting in and out with ease.
And what his opponent needs to do is control range so he gets it down to where his opponent is shadow boxing. Yeah, he's got fast hands, but it doesn't matter if you're not standing in front of him to use them. Right now, he's standing in the wrong place.
Halfway through this round. Off the target by Emmanuel Augustus. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Miguel Cotto.
Get on your bike. Beat him to the punch. Come on. Don't let him get at you.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Emmanuel Augustus. That right hand over the top lands flush.
Stay busy. Stay busy.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Not one, but two. Good work with the jab up top. Well, he's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard here as we start round number 4. He's a volume puncher, and that's exactly what he's doing to bank away these early rounds here, Teddy.
Yeah, he's not hurting him with any of those shots. And quite honestly, a lot of them are missing. But the other guy's not staying up with him with the punch numbers. He's winning the round.
Double up your punches. Come on now, champ.
Good defense, just covering up down low. There he goes with the right hand again. Augustus's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead, think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Nice combination by Emmanuel Augustus. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep working that jab, baby. Nice work, nice work, nice work.
took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And now they're trading blows. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Left and right, left and right.
Good right hand. Final 10 seconds. Augustus is putting forth a great combination there. Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. No, his opponent got away from that uppercut.
Hook off the jab. Hook off the jab.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Emmanuel Augustus. Emmanuel Augustus is doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations he's not getting off.
Up and down, side to side.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Miguel Cotto. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Combination to the head. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Commits to the straight right. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Hey, gotta see that coming. Let's go.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Miguel Cotto.
That's okay. Hey, hit back.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
That's okay. That's okay. Let it go. Let it go.
And round 5 comes to an end. Augustus is in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast, because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Cotto's almost looking foolish that time. He missed so badly.
Keep moving.
Halfway through round 6. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Finish with the hook.
Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now.
Range, range.
Cotto's gas tank may be heading towards empty here.
Yeah, and I don't see any gas station in the nearby vicinity.
Keep that head moving.
See, the quick jabs, those doubled up quick jabs, they can be so effective by Emmanuel Augustus.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th.
Nice.
Boy, another solid round for him. Teddy, this is one of the best displays of precision punching we've ever seen.
And if precision had a relative, had a cousin, guess who it would be? It would be timing, because the timing has been perfect and has allowed him to be so precise.
able to get away from that headshot with the block. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice job snapping those jabs by Emmanuel Augustus. Cotto's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming.
Big right hand. And just like that, he's able to turn things around. Solid. I love what Cotto's opponent's doing to him tonight. He's just saying, listen, I'm going to get there first, and I'm going to do it with a certain level of aggressiveness that's going to get that end result. Cotto down, looking up.
2, 3, 4.
Miguel Cotto looking to fight on after being floored. And now another left. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Augustus. What a hook to the head by Miguel Cotto. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Emmanuel Augustus. Augustus is putting forth a little boom, 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 a three-punch combination scoring. He just missed that shot up top. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Emmanuel Augustus. A near-perfect night being put forth here. Emmanuel Augustus has been exactly what we expected him to be. He's been dominating this fight, and there's no reason to think he won't have everything left. I mean, I'm looking at him. He doesn't even have... Big shot comes crashing home. We're going to see what Miguel Cotto's made out of here, folks. Down once again. Cotto's rising back up. That takes some guts. Augustus is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing.
Don't stay in one spot.
A little gimmick, and yet another big shot comes in. Miguel Cotto's night could be over here. This could be the end. Give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Landing two jabs by Emmanuel Augustus. He missed with that headshot.
Circle him. Nice, nice.
Right back to the belt line.
Come on, baby, use your feet.
Digs in with a good solid upper. What a big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's over. The fight is over. Augustus is in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we'd learn by now that anything can happen. Here's a fight that is clearly heading to a decision, and just like that, it's over by knockout.
Yeah, you need to go to sleep, take a sleeping pill, or do that. Stick your chin out, bang.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.
Thank you.